Hi everyone, this would be a long video about how to become a teacher here in the USA. There are two types of visas if you want to teach here in the US. First is H-1B visa and then J-1 visa. For H-1B visa, you can stay longer. You could be a resident in the USA. You could apply for a green card. Um, the downside of that is your partner or your husband or wife cannot work, or he or she can work under the table, which is not recommended kasi baka, may makaalam, something like that. So, yun, mas malaki din yung taxes. Pero yun nga, kung gusto mo mag-resident, so go ka dun. Pero kung gusto mo lang na makasave ka ng pera, or gusto mo lang ma-experience dito muna, trial and error muna, J1 visa, sa J1 visa, yung J2 mo, yung partner mo, asawa mo, pwede siyang magtrabaho dito ng more than one job. So, mas malaki yung income nyo, mas less than ang tax. Kaso, ang stay dito for J1 visa, 3 to 5 years lang. 3 to 5 years. Both H1B and J1 visa, pwede nyong madala yung family nyo dito. So, yun lang yung difference niya. Parang, mas malaki ang tax, less income dito sa J1. Medyo malaking income kasi dalawa kayo magtatrabaho. Kaso, you have to go home after 5 years. You have to go home for 2 school years. Tapos after that, pwede na kayo mag-apply ulit. Depende kung gusto nyo bumalik. And then, paano ba yung process para makaturo kayo dito? First talaga is you have to be interviewed by a principal. So you can message Miss Alisa Lifestyle Vlog. Marami yan siyang mga webinar, coaching, mock interviews. First talaga, yun yung pinaka-importante sa lahat na ma-interview kayo ng principal. Kapag nagustuhan niya kayo, meron kayong job offer. Yung job offer nyo, dun nakastate yung annual fee or let's say annual salary na makukuha mo for 1 year. So, pag may job offer ka na, the next thing you should do, which is also the challenging part, is to find a visa sponsor. Yung visa sponsor naman, it depends kung may visa sponsor na may annual fee, may ibang visa sponsor na wala. Pero, napaka-importante ng meron kayong visa sponsor kasi maraming cases na may job offer, hindi nakahanap ng visa sponsor, hindi natuloy dito sa Amerika. So, what you will do is, pag may job offer na, maghanap ka na ng visa sponsor. Pwede, or someone na pwede makatulong sa'yo makahanap ng visa sponsor. And then, may ibang visa sponsor nag-i-interview, may iba na hindi. You'll be waiting for their approval. After ma-approve na yung pangalan mo under their company, anong tawag dyan, may ibibigay silang papel sa'yo which is called the DS 2019. Yung DS 2019, dun mo makikita yung saan ka mag-stay, saan kang school magtuturo, magkano yung makukuha mong sahod. It's a very detailed paper that you will attach or you will bring to your visa interview. So pag may DS 2019 ka na, magpapaschedule ka ng visa interview, dala mo sa visa interview is yung DS 2019 at passport mo, pictures, and then, pen. Yun lang. Tapos, may video ako lahat sa YouTube ng lahat ng process ng pumunta ko dito sa USA. So, ayun na nga. Pumasa ka na sa visa interview, kukunin mo yung passport mo, doon na nakadikit yung DS 2019, doon na rin nakalagay yung visa mo. After that is, pwede ka nang mag-resign sa DepEd. Pero in my case, nag-resign ako ahead of time. Before pa ako na visa interview, nag-resign ako sa DepEd. Because, I had the guts, I just trusted the Lord that I will pass the visa interview. So, pwedeng mag-resign ka or wag muna, depende sa'yo. So, after nyan, pag may visa ka na, after nyan is CFO sticker. After mo mag-resign sa DepEd or other schools, dadalhin mo yung resignation na certify na hindi ka na connected sa school. Dadalhin mo yan sa CFO bibigyan ka ng CFO sticker. After nyan is, pwede ka na mag-book ng ticket paalis ng Pilipinas. So, yun lahat yung process. Principal interview, then you'll have your job offer, visa sponsor will give you the DS 2019, DS 2019 visa interview. After visa interview, CFO sticker, book a ticket. So God bless everyone for your application here in the USA. Bye!